Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Seeds of Faith. I am Reverend Siddiqui. What season did we enter recently? Spring. What comes next? Summer, and then fall, and then winter, and then spring again. Seasons follow a cycle and are somewhat predictable. Did you know that because we know that seasons are in a cycle, we can use this knowledge to help us to adapt and appreciate the changes? The seed for today is God talks to us through the seasons. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven." How do we know that summer is coming? Well, we see trees in full leaf and summer flowers blooming. We see fledglings learning to fly, butterflies aflutter, and we might even hear chirping grasshoppers. And how do we prepare for summer? We get out all the things we need. We find our cooler clothes, we prepare and we have different drinks that we like that we try to use. We uh, begin to enjoy the things we couldn't enjoy in the other seasons, like going to the beach and so on. So, with the signs we see in the trees and the change of temperature, we prepare for the summer. And how do we know when fall is coming? Well, the air gets a little bit crisper, the temperature begins to drop, the days become shorter, and it gets darker earlier in the night. The leaves on the trees begin to change colors and fall to the ground, and the grass doesn't grow as fast. Those are some of the ways when we know and that we use to know when fall is coming. And once we see the signs of a fall, we do another clothes change. We get a jacket that is a little warmer. We get out our rain boots. We find our umbrellas. Sometimes we start to wear a scarf because of the wind and the temperature drop. We start to think about things like pumpkin spice and Halloween, and we begin to prepare for those kinds of things. So when we see the signs of fall, we prepare, and we prepare in a way that allows us to enjoy the fall. And how do we know that spring is coming? We see buds on trees, we see the snow melting, we see birds building nests, robins looking for worms to eat, the spring bulbs begin to poke up. And if you're near a pond, you can see frog eggs in the pond water. And how do we prepare for spring? Well, we might do another clothes adjustment and change the coat that we wear. We might still hold on to our umbrellas. And for some people, this is a season where we have to prepare with our allergies. So we have to replenish all the things we need if we have allergies during spring. And how do we know that winter is coming? Cold weather, snowy days. We see icicles because of the sudden drop in temperature. Some animals begin to hibernate. The outdoor plants begin to wilt and turn brown, and we have shorter days. And just like all the other seasons, when we see the signs of winter, we do another clothing change. Thicker coats, muffs, we pull out our toques, we have our gloves. So we every time a season changes, we in a way change with it so that we can adapt to what is coming. The signs we get for the changing of the season give us the chance to prepare. And that helps us to make the best of the season. That helps us to manage if the season becomes harsh. And that helps us to cope whether things get better or worse. Our lives are like the seasons. Our lives change. There are often signs of what is going to happen so we can prepare. Things happen that we enjoy, things happen that we do not like but have to endure, and we learn to adapt to the changes in our lives. And God teaches us about life through the seasons. We should see each season in our lives as preparation for the next. We should enjoy and appreciate the good seasons in our lives. We should remain strong when we are going through a difficult season. We should remember that no season lasts forever and change will come, and so we should be patient. We should remember that every season has a purpose. So here is a seed for this week. As followers of Jesus, just as we go through seasons in the natural world, our lives have seasons, changes that we enjoy and others that we find difficult. We are encouraged to prepare for the seasons, to enjoy the seasons when we can, to be patient, to be strong when things get difficult, and to learn from every season. Remember that Jesus is with you through all of it. No matter what happens, you can get through it. See you next week. Bye.